Dive into the coding adventure of a lifetime with Python Playbook, 0 to Hero. So if you don't know me by now, my name is Shegun, your guide to turning coding from zero to a superhero. No boring stuff here, just engaging tutorials with exercises at the end of each episode. So subscribe, ring that notification bell, trust me, because you won't want to miss a thing. So what are you waiting for? Let the coding adventure begin. What is Python? Python is the most fastest growing programming language in the world, and it is simple too. You will discover how to construct interactive applications, automate repetitive tasks, examine and present even the most complicated data, and develop AI and machine learning models. In this course, you will learn to write programs to automate and speed up tasks. Python has a simple syntax, which means it is easy to write, read, and learn. So to print something on the screen, we use the word print. So to display a message on the screen, finish the line of code below. So which one is correct? Print or display? To display something on the screen, the correct one is print. We use the word print to print something on the screen or to display something on the screen. The simplest method for sending a message to the screen or a display device is to use the print instruction. Example, print the end. To display a message on the screen, finish the line of code below. Give it a try. Which one is the correct one? To display a message on the screen, which one is the correct one? Display or print? The correct one should be print your message, which is the end. The message must be enclosed in parentheses when using the print instruction. Give it a try. Try to print the end on the screen. So the solution will be, remember, the message are enclosed in parentheses. Can you give it a try? Try to print the end on the screen. The solution is print instruction. This is our instruction to print or display something on the screen. And remember, they are always enclosed. Our messages must be enclosed in parentheses. To display a message on the screen, finish the line of code below. Make sure the text messages are surrounded by quotation marks. To display a message on the screen, finish the line of code below. Give it a try. Which one is the correct one? The correct one is this one. Make sure the text messages are surrounded by quotation marks. To display a message on the screen, finish the line of code below. Which one is the correct one here? The correct one is this. Remember, the text messages are surrounded by quotation marks. Okay? They are enclosed in parentheses, surrounded by quotation marks. To display a message on the screen, finish the line of code below. Which one is the correct answer? The correct one is this. Remember, the text messages or our texts are enclosed in parentheses and are surrounded by quotation marks. So this one is our answer. Quotation marks are not needed for numbers. So if you are dealing with numbers, there's no need for you to put quotation marks. Okay, you just need to enclose them in parentheses. No quotation marks needed. So give it a try. Complete the line of code below. What information will the code display on the screen? What information will the code display on the screen? A. Print. B. Nothing. C. You are a big fool. Without quotation marks. D. You are a big fool. In quotation marks. Which one is correct? The correct one is C. So remember, when we are giving instruction, this quotation marks doesn't mean that it will come out with quotation marks. It's just a way of telling the system that the message we are passing across this text is string. Okay, there's something we call string. Strings are a group of messages. Okay, they are different from numbers. When you surround messages or text in quotation marks, you are telling the system that the information you are giving is a string, not numbers. And that's what the difference between numbers and string. String, they are enclosed, okay, in quotation marks. So you are saying this is a text message, okay? So in this lesson, you've learned that Python is widely used in data analysis, artificial intelligence programming, game development, and software development. You discovered that machines receive instructions from humans through code. A message appears on the screen as a result of this print instruction. You will learn how to write code to store data in the upcoming lesson. Throughout this course, we'll be using Jupyter Notebook as our text editor to write our code. To follow along with this tutorial, I will recommend you to install Jupyter Notebook. Okay? So, before you can install any package on your system, iOS, okay, your Mac or Windows, you need to know your system type, whether it is 32-bit or 64-bit. You need to know what system type, number or bit you have before downloading the package. So if you are unsure, let's check. Okay. On Windows 10 and 8, okay, select Start button, then select Settings, System, About, Specification Settings. Okay. On Windows 7, select the Start button and then select Control Panel. In search box, type Performance, Installation and Tools. And then in the list of results, select Performance, Information and Tools. Number 2, select View and View Details, Performance and System Information. Number 3, in the System section, you can see what type of operation system you are currently running under system type. Whether or not you can run 64-bit version of Windows under 64-bit capable. If your computer is already running 64-bit version of Windows, you won't see the 64-bit capable. Jupyter Notebook should be installed either as an add-on or Miniconda or as part of Anaconda. Installation of Jupyter Notebook is simpler if Anaconda or Miniconda are already installed. However, Jupyter Notebook can be installed independently. So, to get started with installing Jupyter Notebook on Windows, you will need to have Anaconda installed. So, just follow the instruction and download. Okay. You can pause the video, follow the instruction. So, to install Jupyter Notebook using Anaconda, you go to the Anaconda download page and download the appropriate version. The system type the one you are running, 32 or 64-bit. Okay. Follow the instruction. In both of these cases, once Jupyter Notebook launches, you will have access to your dashboard with a list of files and folders. When you are ready, you can start a new notebook at any time by pressing the New button. And then Python 3. From there on out, you can start your coding and use cool keyboard shortcuts that Jupyter Notebook offers, like Shift plus Enter to run a current cell and move to the next, or D plus D to delete cells. So if you have done this, congratulations, you are ready to move on to the next stage. If you are using Mac, you will need to have access to your bash or ZSH terminal. This is also called the command line interface. If this is new to you, like I'm speaking Greek, you can take a bash course before proceeding. Follow the instruction. So congratulations if you have done it. So you are ready to move on to the next stage. Memory and variables. Variables help computer programs remember crucial information, such as the content of a shopping cart, prices, and discounts. Okay? This code instructs the computer to store data in a variable called name. The code instructs the computer to store data in a variable called name. So it means if you want to call this Shegun, print name, it will print Shegun. The information that you need to store is added on the right. Okay? So finish the code so that Shegun is stored as data in the name variable. Give it a try. The answer is name. Okay? Name is our variable. And the data we are storing is Shegun. So whenever we want to call this Shegun, we need to mention name. It will give us Shegun. Each variable has a value and a name. They are linked together by the equal symbol. Put the value back into a variable called item by finishing the code. Can you give it a try? We want to store this bag in a variable called item. Which one is correct? This one is correct. Remember, each variable has a value and a name, and they are linked together by the what equal symbol. So they are linked together by equal symbol. So which makes our answer correct. So over to you. Finish the code to store location information in a variable called country. So a variable can be compared to a funnel that holds information. Okay? Variable is like a bag, right? Where you put makeup, items, name it, your shoes, okay? When you are going outside. That's variable. It contains items of values in that your bag. So those things we are storing, we call them data or value. Okay. So for example, variable name is equal to city and we have variable value. Computers are programmed by humans using code, but other humans, including you in the future, can also read the code. Okay. A variable that keeps track of a user's account balance can be stored as. Give it a try. A variable that keeps track of a user's account balance can be stored as. The correct answer is C. Balance. So far, you've learned that variables are used by computer programs to retain crucial information. A variable has a name and a value. You can create a variable by using the equal sign symbol to join the name and value. You will write and run real code in the upcoming lesson. So I have some exercises for you. So I want you to solve it. Then in the next lesson, we will solve it together. Thank you, and I will see you guys in the next lesson.